I started going to Rubio probably the spring of my freshman year. I started the spring after my sophomore year.
In 6th grade, and I'm now in 8th grade, so that's my 2nd year with him.
First, my dad taught me how to long snap in 6th grade, and then I didn't really take it seriously until 8th grade. And going into 9th grade, my mom signed me up for my first Rubio long snapping camp.
A kid from my high school, actually, I saw him come to these camps, and I saw him get a Division I scholarship to University of Kentucky. So I thought, it was a way to go play college football. I've gotten a ton better at snapping. It's improved a lot, and the possibility of going to college and playing football is actually there now.
Snapping's the most major part of his rankings, but at the same time, he's ranking you as a person.
Rubio helps, sharpen your skills, especially for those who haven't come here to a camp before. It's good because he, shows you what the position's all about, how to do it. There's no one really as good as Rubio out there.
Well, Rubio, he's gave us a lot of confidence when it comes to snapping, and it's kind of developed into everyday lifestyle things.
Long snapping, some people think, it's not that big of a deal, but until you really try it, it's not easy.
It's hard enough as it is to be a specialist, but if you go through these guys will get your name out there and exposure and everything and help you get to the result.
It's hard to get recruited now without being noticed on different websites for whatever your specialization is, whether you're a wide receiver, quarterback, long snapper, kicker.
There's no way you're going to get recruited without going to camps because you basically have to recruit yourself. They're not going to come find you. You're going to go to them.
I think, over the past, we'll say decade, it's grown immensely. These camps went from, just maybe a couple per year to now I'm running about 40 per year. And college coaches are going through my website simply to find names and go after a kid and, go get them.
Overall, I think the best way and easiest way to get recruited is through going to these high school prep camps.
Any camps, it's all about the exposure. It's all about being seen and letting people see who you are. And it's not just about the position you're playing.
The big thing is grades, too. He talks about grades and how that can affect where you go and everything.
The best advice I give to them is always focus on your academics right now, because I don't care how well you snap the ball. If you don't have the grades, you're not getting in.
Be a student first and then an athlete second.
Rubio, not only is he teaching the morals of being good student athletes to the kids, but it's also to make sure that the parents are on top of the kids to make sure they're following through as well.
Rubio teaches it in a way that you understand it and you can teach it to somebody else.
Honestly, it's crazy. It's weird when I see the little kids, and because I have several in the NFL now, and to see them as I raise them, from high school through college, and then they just keep getting better and work on the pros. It's just amazing just to see the growth.
The sooner the better, because all the exposure and all the form and technique and all that comes into play when you're at a young age, and it'll get you better. So.
Kind of getting an edge over some kids because they start later. This is really the first year I'm seeing kids that are my age going to camps.
And we were a little skeptical just given that he was literally the youngest kid at that camp. But the older guys just kind of took him under their wing.
I'm a nickname Shoulders because Rubio thinks I have big shoulders.
If you get a nickname, that's a good thing.
And I went to the camp and I enjoyed it. Obviously, I wasn't the greatest kid there because I was only going into 9th grade, but I stuck with it.
I had one from Tabor before. I have film of him because he was with me since 8th grade, where you would look at him and go, oh my Lord, just so bad.
Going through my 10th grade football season, I kind of realized, hey, I can do this in college if I keep working at it.
And he's one of those kids that just listened. He listened very, very well, just kept improving and kept growing. And now he's at Michigan State doing extremely well.
I went from being ranked 16th in the nation, going to a camp one weekend, and then the next week I was ranked number 6.